All right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of Milk74 being called out by Smack from back on Fig. But before we get into this video, if you guys are new to the Hater World, make sure you go over, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, like the video, and most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you guys like what I'm doing or whether you don't. And salute to all the day ones, salute to all the new subscribers. You guys already know nothing but love. But check this out. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, go over and hit me with a follow at the Hater World. Send me a DM. I reply to everybody, today, tomorrow, next week, sooner or later. You already know how that go. And other than that, follow us on all social media platforms: Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, Rumble, TikTok. We everywhere social media is consumed. And most importantly, Spotify and Apple Music. Over there, you already know, no visuals, only audio. So check this out. I'm gonna pin that QR code right there. Go ahead and scan it with your phone. It'll take you to all our sites. Very simple. You should scan it with your camera, and voila, you have all our social media sites. But back to this video. Milk74 being called out by Smack from back on Fig. Supposedly, Milk came from his hood. Once again, we've heard this story. And once again, all these allegations, even though these same people calling them out have gave him validation back in the day. So let's go ahead and watch this and get you guys a Southsiders reaction. Let's go. Whoops. There we go.
What's the deal with Smilk Gang? Y'all already know how it's gonna go. I'm gonna take my 7.4. Y'all gonna take as many seconds as you want, and we gonna get our minds right before we get into this. Come on. So apparently, Smack is saying that I'm not from 7.4 because I'm not taking my 7.4. Now let's go. We gotta just let him know. Now, like I said in the last video, it's something you don't know about. It's called growth. I've been slowing down on taking my 7.4 in the intro for the longest, bro. I have to grow.
Hold on. Don't tell me this is about an intro. People were sending me this video talking about they were beefing. And if you follow Milk for a while, I've been following him for a while. I think when he had like 60K subs. I can't bullshit. And he used to say the whole, I'm going to take 7.4 seconds, blah, 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 And so I guess he don't say it no more. I haven't really paid attention, so I can't really tell you. But I guess he don't.
Everybody feeling like, oh, they got to come on It's Milk TV and get their mind right. Or if they don't get their mind right, they can't watch It's Milk TV, bro. I don't want people to feel like that. The It's Milk gang members that was around for taking the 7.4, they know that we already taking our 7.4 because we on here blowing trees, loke.
Oh, check this out. Now I know what this is about. I guess they were saying that Milk does not do the 7.4 second intro no more for the simple fact that his homies told him that he can't, right? Keep the 7.4 out your mouth. In my case, I've heard my homies tell other homies, keep the out of your mouth. I get what he's saying. I get what they're saying. But those are just assumptions, bro. Listen, those are just assumptions. People be like, okay, so I don't got 200 boys at the moment, right? People were like, oh, you fired Playboy? Oh, you fired him? Like, they don't even know what the fuck's going on behind the scenes, right? Like, okay, yeah, I fired him. So in this case, Milk is talking about growth. Let's go.
Now, just because you almost 40 years old ain't never tried to upgrade your vocabulary, bro. Just because you feel like you gotta get on the internet and speak like a gang member to fit in, bro, I don't. Now, why you don't say on Pyru no more? And why you don't say on Blood no more? Why you don't say that, bro? Did somebody stop you from saying on Pyru? Because on my dead mama, on my dead homies, nobody has never told me about saying nothing about a 7.4.
Yeah, he's not lying though about the growth. Listen, back in 2007 when I used to shoot behind the scenes footage and videos for the homies that were the rapper homies that were upcoming back then, now some of them are up there, right? We used to do interviews anywhere, bro, like in the trash can, in the back of a car, pause, outside the apartment. And I used to have a few rapper homies. I used to always like you'd ask them a question, right? Where did you grow up at? And they would answer the question, and then they would throw up their hood and throw up their label. And then you ask them the second question. So what school you go to? And then they would answer the question, throw up their hood, throw up their label. And after every fucking question, there was the same shit. It's like, dog, like you don't have to throw up your hood every 5 seconds, homie. You don't gotta throw up your label every. Bro, listen, I had a homie in the comments that was just dropping the hood on every comments, and I was like, dog, don't do that, homie. Like, don't do that. Don't. It looks weak. Like, everybody already knows where you're from. Everybody already knows what time it is with you. Is nobody trying to test you? Like, change it up, my boy. Change it up. Because there's people watching that are not into that shit. And you're going to lose them as a watcher over some bullshit. So growth. Word of the day, growth.
I make the rules on this show, on It's Milk TV. You don't. You don't even know my thought process. You couldn't even fathom my thoughts, bro. Your thinking process will never be like mine. Come on. Now it's a little bit of jealousy. It's a little bit of envy involved in all this, bro. Do you even have your own apartment, Loke?
Now Milk is taking this sort of personal. Well, you know what they dissing? They sort of like dissing his hood and dissing him. They're dissing his gangster. So I guess everything goes. But Milk, by talking about his apartment, or if he has an apartment, that's sort of like personal. But let's go.
Or are you sleeping in somebody's living room?
Ooh.
Now, you want to paint this picture to people. Oh, back on Fig, this a 50-50 split. I'm a boss on this shit. No, you not. You're not a boss, bro. Because if you was a boss on back on Fig, then you would be on the LLC, Loke. Since you want me to say Loke.
Yo, that hurts. That hurts. It's very true. And not the LLC, but it's just a contract. It don't have to be on the LLC. It can be just on the contract, like a mutual, written contract. Because if it's just verbal, at any given time, bro, T-Rail can say, hey, you got to go. And he has to go. The cops actually will come and move you and, and tell you to leave. And not only that, but the lease. Back on Fig is in someone's house, I believe. So that house belongs to T-Rail. So at any given time that he wants to remove anyone, he can call the popo and say, hey, I want this guy removed. Not saying he's going to call the popo, but, those are the options you have as a business owner. And back on Fig is a business owned by T-Rail, unless there's a contract, But let's go.
You said Pyru more than Cuz. And how you keep claiming like you just this active ass gangbanger, bro. When before you lucked up and start getting on YouTube, you was supervising streetwalkers, wasn't you? And wasn't one of them a girl that I went to high school with, bro? And how much older are you than me? That's what we need to know. Now, since you want to talk about me, and you want to speak about me, and you want to get on here and say lies and say all this bullshit, bro. Well, we gonna talk the real shit. Where do you live? Do you have your own house? Are you getting paid from back on Fig?
Check it out. Whatever Smack said, it must have really hurt Milk. Well, I don't want to say it hurt. It must have really struck a nerve to the point where it's like, I'm not fucking with you. Why are you fucking with me? I feel that.
Do they pay you at Fig Munity, bro?
There's no money over there yet.
I'm not from 7.4 because I don't take 7.4. I still take my 7.4. I've been slowing down that, bro. You don't even know nothing. You don't know the script, and what's crazy, overall, you just really a fake individual, bro. You got a lot of people fooled, but you don't got me fooled, because when T-Rail did that interview with ODM Slim, bro, you talked about him dirty to me. Like, you talked about him dirty to me. That's how I know you talk to people about me dirty. Like,
Nah, I don't believe that. Listen, I don't believe that Smack is fake. I believe he's too real. What I mean by too real is that uh he's loyal. He's like one of those loyal dogs. Sorry to say like that word dogs, but it's like one of those homies, bro, that's always around, right? Like a loyal dog. Sorry, but they're always around. They always kick it no matter what, right? And the reason that I think that Smack opened up to Milk is because they're from the same section. ODM is sort of like the outsider, right? So even though I interview him, that ain't my homie. I just interview him. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm interviewing this dude for business, but you my homie. We from the same area, so I'm gonna let you know. Like fuck this clown, but I still had to do the interview. That makes more sense. You feel what I'm saying? But hey, only Milk and Smack really know the truth. Let's go.
you all like, come on, bro. Like, look. Did you say "cuz" on Troubles when that dude pulled up on you on 54th and Normandy, bro, at the gas station? When you was trying to tell him, no, you come in peace? When he pulled up on you and jumped out, did you say "cuz" on Troubles? No. Now stop trying to lie to people and say, because you ain't heard me say 7.4, that I'm not from 7.4. You almost 40 years old, bro. Why you didn't just stick it out with your one gang? You want to be from a gang and go join a motorcycle gang?
Check it out. Milk did say you're almost 40 years old and you haven't upgraded your vocals. I don't be throwing my neighborhood out there on the internet at all. Those that know. And if you follow me on Instagram, you probably gonna find out. You know, I just let people talk. I troll sometimes. But he said, how come you joined two gangs? You joined a gang and a biker gang. That's sort of funny because I got a homeboy, right, that's already older in age. He from the hood and he bought himself a bike. And he recruited 3, 4 homies that also bought bikes, and now they from a little biker gang. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. Tell you the truth, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I see homies that already been through it. They've done it all, and now they're enjoying life and they're enjoying their toys, their hard work. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you were a youngster and you're 18, 19, and you haven't even put in work yet and you're already joining a biker gang or some weirdo shit like that, then it'd be a problem, bro. But once you're past your veterano stage, 35, or I don't know what it is nowadays, but once you're past that age, bro, and you're just enjoying life, come on, dog. It's not like a biker gang. It's just like a crew of homies. It's like joining a car club. There you go. You got a lot of fruitcakes that join car clubs. I once was approached one time to join a car club, and I was like, what the fuck? Why in the hell would I get in my car and drive around in circles with you goofballs? Like, and then no disrespect to the ones that are from car clubs, all love. I just couldn't do it, dog. And I'm an asshole, so sorry to say, but let's go.
That's a gang. Like, you want to be from a gang and then go join a motorcycle gang? That shit is lame, bro. But this why I don't mess with people. This why I never really cared. Like, I don't care. I'm doing this shit by myself on It's Milk TV.
Facts.
A lot of these people be hating, G.
Facts.
I seen a clip somebody send me, bro, but I ain't paid no attention. A Smack over there saying, oh, we got a plaque. We got a plaque. No. T-Rel and Heather got a plaque.
Hey, that's true. I don't know why I haven't seen Milk with his plaque. Bro, from what I've read, anybody over 100K can get one. You just got to pay for it. There is no restrictions to it because it ain't even YouTube that gives it to you. It's a third party. You got to go to a third party and pay for it, and they just verify that you got 100K, and they send it out. So I don't know why Milk ain't got one yet. Come on, dog. That's an excuse, my boy. Go get your motherfucking plaque.
Name is on the LLC. They turned that into a company. They got an LLC, and your name ain't on there nowhere. I can't see it. So worry about you getting dough on back on Fig and not getting treated like a hoe. Worry about upping your vocabulary, bro.
Facts.
Worry about getting your own apartment. Let's worry about all this first, bro. Like, for real. Let's worry about stop playing the sidekick.
Yo, check this out, Milk. You can't dog him out like that, cause what if he been in the streets this whole time and he barely getting his shit together right now, my boy? What if right now, last 2 years, he's had an epiphany to change his life and now he wants to do good? You feel what I'm saying? You kicking the motherfucker when he's trying to build his what's that shit called? Shit, whatever the fuck. He's trying to build his not platform, his kingdom, whatever you want to call it. What if he's barely getting it together, my boy?
Worry about leveling up. Let's worry about that. And now, I brought that paperwork up, bro. I got sent that paperwork. I never put that paperwork out and said, oh, Smack snitching or nothing like this. Nah, somebody sent me to that. Maybe that was their MO. Maybe that was their purpose of sending me this. But nah, I just want to know, like, you was implicated in that crime. This crime is old. This already been over with, bro. You was implicated in it, but didn't do no time or nothing like that, bro. That's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know about that, bro. Just like you want to know, am I still from 7.4 because I ain't saying 7.4? It's all about growth. I am growing a channel. Like, I'm never going to stay at the same level.
Facts.
When I first started, I didn't know the script about none of this shit. My channel was called Milk74 TV. When I started learning and I started growing, it got changed to It's Milk TV. So what the fuck are you talking about, G? I'm not.
Hey, I could respect that, right? Took the 7-4 out for the gang aspect because there's a lot of people that watch him that don't get along with probably his neighborhood or his section. Smart man. Same thing I tell people, bro. Like, look, I throw my hood out there and my enemies don't like me. They watching me. They might not watch me no more. You lose a subscriber. We not on the streets. Now, the worst Southsider that's behind me, a lot of motherfuckers might be like, oh, fuck, I'm not watching this guy. He's a Southsider. Fuck him. I understand. But I want people to understand that I don't have that word because I'm saying that, I'm trying to bang it. What I'm doing is I'm a Southsider and I'm reacting to the YouTube shit, right? I'm reacting to these videos. But you're getting a reaction from a Southsider. So it's something a little bit different than getting a reaction from a civilian, a black, a white. You're getting a reaction from a Southsider. So if that's what you into or you want to see a perspective, that's what it is. But to actually have your name in the gang, that's that's why my page is called TheHaterWorld. It's not called Southsider World or Southsider Reaction or Los Angeles Gangs and shit like that because it just stops you from growing, bro. You're going to be stuck at only catering to a certain amount of people. So shout out to Milk for seeing that far ahead, my boy.
I'm not doing the same thing my whole life. I'm not going to be a bum my whole life. I'm not going to be playing the side to nobody my whole life. I'm not going to do that, bro. Like I said, you need to be worried about if you really a part of Back on Fig or not, low. Because as soon as it get big enough, Trell and Heather gonna kick you up out of there. Your name ain't on no LLCG. So be ready when you speak on me. Because I ain't gonna hold back nothing, bro. I ain't gonna hold my tongue. I know a lot of people saying, I don't like this, that y'all doing this and it's on the internet, bro. Well, I tried to contact him. I tried to hit him up, bro. They keep telling me, oh, he ain't got no phone. Okay, I'm stupid. He ain't got no phone, huh? He, the co-owner of Back on Fig, and he ain't got a telephone?
Check it out. Let me explain this to somebody. When somebody calls you out on the internet, you got to reply on the internet. Because if they call you on the internet and you pick up that phone and call them like, hey, my boy, we ain't on that time, and you guys squash it, his response is on the internet but not yours, and you look like you ranked it. So if somebody airs you out on the internet, you got to do the same. Now, after you air him out, you guys are one each. Then you call him and be like, look, you want to keep going? Or we dead it right here. He also said that Smack ain't got no phone at 40 years old. Listen, I don't blame him. I'll put it to you like this. I lost my phone 2 days ago, and I'm not buying a new one right now. And it's not because of the bread. It's for the fact that I actually feel good without a phone. Not two reasons. One, when I lost it, I thought I had insurance. It didn't have insurance. So I actually went to go buy a new one. And believe it or not, when I went to Verizon to buy a new one, they wouldn't accept cash. Bro, I had a lot of cash and they would not accept cash. I looked at the lady like, what you mean? She goes, yeah, we don't accept cash. And I didn't feel like going to the bank or doing any of that. So I said, you know what? I'm cool. I ain't not buying a phone. And it's already been like 3 days and I feel wonderful, right? I only have a phone or a computer in front of me when I'm either at the studio or at home. When I'm driving, I ain't got shit. So I don't blame them. But if it's not something similar to that and you just ain't got a phone because you ain't got no money, then some sort of wrong.
You want me to dig that? Come on with all that cap, bro. I don't know if they over there pulling the Adam 22 and trying to keep me away from dealing with Smack, because I had Smack best interests at heart, bro.
Interest.
I'm the one used to tell him when he was uploading these videos and they was crooked and they wasn't facing the right way and they wasn't edited it right. I'm the one was saying, take that shit down, bro.
Hey, dope.
Fix that. Here, this how you fix it. Do it like that. I'm the one was telling him that. None of them other people was.
Dope.
But that's just how it go.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna kill this video here because it just seems like Milk74 is trying to go in on Smack, but sort of like teach him, like, look, bro, you're 40. At this point, you should have shit on point. You should have your own pad. You should have a vehicle. You should have money in your wallet. You should have your own channel. You're already a known figure. Like, there's so many things that you can be doing, bro. I think a little bit more in this video, he talks about how he got the backdrop behind him. And listen, that's just dope, bro, to be able to start at the bottom and build your way up. A lot of people don't have it to drop it all at once. Some people have to build it, and it seems like Milk got a little bit of taste of money, and he saw how much money can be made on YouTube and said, you know what? There's no reason for me to stop. I got to blow this shit up. Hey, and salute to that, because a lot of people are lazy as fuck, bro. A lot of people drop one video a day like this guy. That's why now I'm going to be dropping 3 to 4 videos a day, so I can work as hard as this guy. It is what it is. Listen, there's no hate when you're grown enough to see somebody else doing big things, especially when you can see and say, I can do the same. It's not hate, bro. Like, a lot of people be like, oh, you want to copy that man, or you want to do this. Nah, bro, that shit is motivating, my boy, to see somebody drop 3-4 videos and you only got one. Like, nah, dog, like, I could do the same. That motivates me. And a lot of motherfuckers should be like that, and be motivated. It's just like the other guy that does the videos at the park. I put it into his brain that he needs to get his equipment. Now all he talks about is next month I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy. Where do you think he got it from? Where do you think he got that motivation from? Come on. He used to videotape himself in the park. Now he don't, because he's always dirty, and he don't want you guys to see him with a dirty tank top. So he just puts a picture and talks. So I motivate the guy to get it together. It is what it is. But listen, shout out to Milk74. He's doing big things. He hustling and making his money. And like you said, it's about growth. So, get it together. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me cut this off real quick. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to kill this video where I lay and call it a day. Make sure you guys go over and follow on Spotify and Apple Music. And other than that, I hope these two homies can get it together, because violence isn't the way unless there's no other way. But that's it. I'm Blue Devil. This has been a TheHaterWorld production, and we out.